Hi everyone, this is Lord. Today we're doing a couple upgrades to this car. One thing is fuel filter right here on the Honda Civic. There's a top line and a bottom line. Before you take them off, do the bottom line first, then take off the top line. Make sure you be careful of your washers. You got two little copper washers here. There's one right there. There's one on top of the housing. There should be one on the bottom of here, but there is none, so that's good. Drip that line down. But there's a copper ring right there. Save that ring. Okay, now that I got that out of the way. Now, that line that's on the bottom of there, I can take off that line now, which is this way. You're gonna feel some gas leakage. I picked up this fuel filter from Nampa Auto Parts for about $39. Wasn't cheap. If I can go the right direction. This will make your gas gauge go down a little bit because we are draining some gas out of it. But that's normal for any car. Next we gotta do spark plugs, and then we gotta drop in some oil for an oil change. This comes out really easy. It's not hard to do. Just sometimes this line will be kind of stubborn. You don't want to cross thread this line either. So you want to take your time with it. Right now I'm getting covered in gas. But this thing has to be changed out. It's been a long time. This will make the cause for the bad fuel mileage and the spark plugs too. Notice my spark plugs were red for too much gas. So this will be causing it too. Okay, I'm getting this right in there. Kind of a tight space to get into. I do believe I got it off, but just in case. Okay, try to wiggle her out of there. Move this out toward the wall, away from the wall, basically. Okay. Now, I do believe I got her free, so I'm gonna have to pry her up against the wall. So I can loosen that thing up. Now, it's this line right here. Gotta take this thing off. But I got a bolt in the back right here, and a 10mm in the very back. I'm gonna do that instead. So that we can just drop the bracket out, which is way back here. I won't use an extension, probably a small extension will reach it, but this will reach too. Way in the back. This bolt likes to be a little stubborn muley. Okay. I don't think that's grabbing a motor enough to slide out of there, but yeah, it is. Okay. Here's that. Slide that thing out of the way some more. There we go. There we go. Now, get in here, pry her up a little bit, get stable. Okay, perfect. Good. Now, slide that out just a little bit more. What I like to do is this bracket right here. Is I take apart this bolt right here, this nut. It should slide out the whole bracketry, so that's just bolted onto your firewall. We're not worried about it. If she wants to grab, but she doesn't want to grab, so because I'm up against the throttle body. Ooh. Nope, she doesn't want to grab, so I'll have to do it in the back way again. You will smell heavy gas on this project, but who doesn't like a little heavy gas, you know, when you're working on cars? I know I do. That's for sure. Okay, there we go. Make sure that line is off. There we go, there's more fuel. Yep, that line is off. Now you just gotta take apart this back bracket. Slide that with your fingers a little bit. Put it in, twist. Get my socket instead of my ratchet. Slide that back there. Use my hands to get it out of there. This bulldozer right here. So it's like a little shoe that goes around to the side to side. There we go. Make sure you don't lose your bolt. Right there. Okay, got that. Out of the way. Bolt out of the way. Slide my bracket forward. And then you just take out your fuel filter. That's been old, that's been in there for a while. The gas is brown, so I can tell that thing is burnt. Even inside, you can see all that burnt. That thing is gone. Okay, let's go get the new one right now. This one will come with 2 new copper rings. Okay, the new one will. Top should have a copper ring that goes on there. But these like to be really finicky because sometimes these copper rings don't seat perfectly and they spray gas all over the place. So this one I will replace with the new one. Make sure they're the correct size and correct depth. Okay. Just want to make sure that is the right one. It's a little thicker, but it should work. Should work just fine. Slide that over there. Keep that on top. Okay. Take your filter now. Slide it back down. Slide it into that hole that's down there. Slide your line up. Get your bottom line in first. Make sure you got a couple threads. Right now, I got more than a couple threads. I can slide that thing back. Okay. Now I can take my little bolt right here. Go in the back. Go through that hole again. Go into there. And find out where that hole is on that side. So I gotta go back a little bit and up and right there. Okay. And I can give that a couple threads, a couple twists with the fingers. And I'm gonna get a little 10mm socket. Okay, I know I got it right there. Slide my little 10 over and twist it up. See, I'm doing this bolt right here with a little horseshoe. Okay, I got your finger tight. I can use my ratchet. Get in there. There we go. This is like a 5-minute job for fuel filter. Not hard to do. Anyone can do a fuel filter. Some people will tell you to disconnect the battery. You don't have to. You don't have to at all. But once I get this on here, I'm gonna have my assistant prime the car and make sure this thing doesn't leak any gas. So that way I don't have any issues going down the road. Because when I was at work 2 weeks ago, turns out this fuel filter was leaking gas. And I noticed that too. It wasn't good. Make sure this thing is nice and snug. You don't want this thing walking around. There we go. See how that did? Make sure that doesn't move anywhere. Good, good. Okay, now I'm going to tighten down my bottom line, which is that 14. You want this thing snug, really snug. Because if you don't, it's going to leak down here too. That right there is where you want it. Now, top line now, right here. I'm going to go right here. As you can see, this thing's backwards. That means I have to rotate it. You see these 2 hooks? This line has to go right in here. So it's backwards. So I gotta loosen up my back one, rotate it. Okay. Here. There we go. Gotta rotate now. See, this line is hanging me up. Loosen that now. Okay, perfect. Loosen that. There we go. We're rotating right now. Okay. Okay. Loosen up some more. Okay. Rotate. Still doesn't want to rotate for you. Keep loosening up that line. Really simple to do. Okay, see if we can rotate it now. Nope. Get some pliers real quick. Got the pliers. We're gonna rotate it. Okay. Rotate some more. Here we go. Rotate some more. There we go. More. Right there. Okay. See if my line lines up now. Lines up perfectly. That's how you want it. Just like that. Okay. So now I can tighten everything back down. Perfect. Yeah. Tighten this thing up. I think I'm tightening it now. I can't remember which way I'm going, especially with these. I think so. No, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go up. I gotta go up. Gotta go fast. Oh man, if your back ever starts hurting like mine is right now, I totally feel you. Oh man. There we go. Now we're tightening up. Okay. There we go. Make sure this thing doesn't rotate anymore. Put your finger there. Perfect. Now tighten up the back line now. Now in order to get fuel back into your fuel system, you have to prime this thing at least 10 times in order to get fuel totally blown through this block. You don't want to start the car, you just want to prime it. Like key on to position 2 and turn it off. 10 times is what you need to do. Simple as that. Okay, put that in there. Okay, make sure it doesn't wiggle. Perfect. Get your line. Slide it right there. Okay. This. Slide in the middle. Now I'm going to check the other fuel filter, because if there was a brass ring right there, I want to know why. Okay. And it looks like there is a brass ring. Let me see if that is correct. I think that is a brass ring. Yep, that's a brass ring. It's smushed. It is a smushed brass ring. So, I'm going to need one. Okay. Slide that up just a little bit. Slide it in through there, through there. There you go. Okay. There we go. Now, get my 17 on here. Okay, I'm gonna tighten it down snugly, so that way my partner can do the car with the keys to ignition right now. So, if my partner wants to do that right now, she can. So all we have to do is prime it 10 times. Don't start the car, just prime it 10 times. Key to position 2 and then back 10 times. 2-second intervals, okay? So we're gonna have to do this right now, okay? I'm gonna tell her to stop, that means we got a fuel leak, okay? So, hopefully there's no fuel leak. Okay. Okay, she's doing it right now. Okay. I can hear the fuel flowing, so let me check the gas cap really quick. See how this thing's really going. Is it priming? Why? Hang on 1 second. Need to help my assistant out a little bit. See what's going on here. There we go. Now we got some gas running through it. Same way. So 2, and then we're gonna go back, and then just up again. Okay. Get the gas flowing. So go back 1, and then up again. Make sure I'm not leaking. I can hear gas flowing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. You can hear. Go ahead. Go ahead. Perfect. We are done. So there's that for you. There's a fuel filter install. No leaky. Really good. Now it's time for these sparky plugs, which is easy to do. All right. Wait for my assistant to come out here again so I can get another tool in here. 5/8 extension and pliers. Then we're going to see what these are gapped to and get them going. So, right here, long extension, wow, long extension. Spark plugs, 5/8 down the cylinder. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, ratchet. Thank God there's no fuel leak. If there's a fuel leak, we had a problem with our line, but thank God. Just crank them off a little bit. If I can get it. There it goes. These I know are cherry red. They should be clear, but I know they're freaking I know they're gas burnt. There's that one. Next one. That. I'm gonna check the gap on these so I can gap the next ones the same depth. That way I don't have any issues with it starting or running. Let me see my oil. Yeah, she's pretty black. She's got to be changed. That's next on the agenda for today. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we're taking this car to Boise down and back, and that's why. It's like an hour away from where I live. That was too tight. Okay, good. Now we're good. Ooh, you are stubborn. There we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now I'm wondering if I should cut this into 2 videos or 1 video for you. You know, thinking about that. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm gonna do it with fingers. That one's loose. That one's golden. This one is golden as well. Last one. Then I'll get my pliers on them. Ooh, that one was a little snug. Cool. I like using my fingers better because that way I know when they're off. Pliers. Get in here and get your plug. There you go. They're red. That's telling me too much gas is going through the car. That node should be white, not red. And I am running NGKs. You do run NGKs through Hondas. You do not put anything else in them, or you're gonna fuck up a lot of shit. Another one that's red. I'm gonna check the gap on these and cross-reference them to the new ones. Because somebody at AutoZone told me, oh yeah, they should be gapped at 44, which is no, that's a lot better. Not like cylinder 1. That one's a little burnt too, you can tell. So I'm gonna get my gapper on these, and I'm gonna see what's going on here. See what gap these are, and see what the gap the new ones are, so I can cross-reference them. So, get my gapper. Perfect. Get my new spark plugs. Gas back on. Okay, for this project, NGK, copper wire cord, okay, Type R's. Okay, let's check the old ones really quick, see what we're landed at. They probably were at 0.4, I'm not too sure, but I'll use this. Gotta go all the way till it stops. These ones were at 44. So it's 0.4, add 4, 44. Check the other old one. That one's at 44 as well. Perfect. So that means these plugs will be set to 44 degrees. So, take off the boot. See? Look at here. Brand new spark plug. Too much fuel. You can tell. Obvious. Red, too much fuel. White, the way this should be. Okay? Now, 44. Gap in the new ones. These ones stop at 43, so it has to go a little bit bigger. Now that's at 50. Great. Went too much. Ugh. 44, right there. There's one. That one's in. Okay, that's what we're doing for this project. So now we're doing 4 of these monkeys. 2, 3, 4. Take that with you. Cool. All right. Man down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now once you get these set in, I'm going to fire it up to see how this thing actually runs. That way we have no misfire or any idle that's not out of place. Another one, 44. 42, 43. 44, 50. Now it's at 52. Bent it back down. Okay, check it again. Still at 50. Check it again. 44, right on the button. Next one down. Okay, got another one. That one's almost there. What I'm doing here is I'm taking my dial and pushing down on my right hand on the node just to lift up that lip just a little bit. So I'm doing this to lift it up just a little bit on this little node. So I can do that really easily. Just don't break your fucking spark plugs. I've seen it happen so many times where people are just like, ugh, it's not gonna work. Be nice and gentle to them. See, push his hand down, lift up the pin a little bit, push his hand down, lift it up a little bit. Right now, I'm at 45, 50. Too much. Push it down. Something metal. Now I'm still at 50. Alright. Okay. Now I'm at 44. Perfect. Yeah. Reason why I'm not using anti-seize on mine is because I don't have any. Okay. I would use anti-seize through your threads, especially an old block like this, because I know how you feel trying to drill them bastards out. It is not fun. Not fun at all. Okay. Get them hand tight for right now. Just get them hand tight for right now. Okay. Then I gotta do the oil change, which is next. My oil cap likes to stick itself to the freaking valve cover. Thank God it came off this time. Little Japanese one. Little sweetie. Little sweetness. Oil change next. Now, my assistant will fire this thing up once I get these spark plugs into place. Make sure she's neutral and not in reverse. That way we can know that this thing will not kill anyone in the process. It'll be so much simpler. Okay. Then once I get that done, make sure it fires up right. I will park it on the ramps. And then, yeah, then we'll get it going from there. Okay, got them hand tightened. Now, these you want to be careful with. Okay, there's one turn right there. You want to go another half, another pinch. Go beep. Done. Same here. Okay, half turn. Beep. Okay, half turn. Beep. Okay, half turn. Beep. Done. Easy on. Spark plug wires. As you can tell, the long one always goes to the first cylinder. Okay. Second long one goes to the second cylinder. Okay. Beep. Beep. Why is that bolt loose? Just noticed that one right now. I bolt to my freaking spark plug wires. There we go. Because I don't want my wires flying anywhere. Third one in the block. That's a little longer. Beep. You'll hear them click when you set them in. So, listen for the click. There you go. Okay, drag my wire up here. This one, the very first one. Drag that up. Right there. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, that's all on. Make sure the cap is back on just for right now. So now my assistant can fire this thing up. Make sure you're not in reverse, please. Oh, just another fun day out here in the cars. Yay. Cool. Okay, so it should be in reverse right now. Pull her out of gear. Clutch in, pull her out of gear. Make sure you can move it back and forth. Perfect. There you go. That's neutral. Total again on the clutch. Push the clutch all the way down. Clutch all the way down. And then fire. Okay. Looks like we have some owner malfunctions here. Some educators. Don't break that key, please. Perfect. That's good. You hear it running peacefully. There's no gas leak at all down here on that line right here. No gas leak at all. No gas leak on top. Yep, let's see how it runs. There we go. Let's see how it idles down. Idles a little bit high. Catches cold. Just wait and wait and wait. Okay, I have to check something really quick. Let me check my idle. Where's she at? See here. Right now I'm sitting on one head idle, but she's cold. That's why. See, my gas gauge went down a little bit, but not bad. Idle's a little high because she is cold. Perfect. So now I'm going to end this video here, and then I'll come back with an oil change for you guys to show you how easy peasy lemon squeeze it is. All right. Go ahead and shut her off. Still sounds like a beast. Thank you all for watching, people. This has been Hesse and Lord on your spark plug change and your fuel filter change. Stay tuned for another video, all right? Bye-bye.